Barcelona Football Club is facing allegations of corruption related to referees' payments. As The Athletic reported, the accusations stem from an ongoing investigation by Spanish authorities, which has been dubbed Operación Negreira, after the town where the main suspect resides. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're giving you a little insight into the allegations Barcelona is facing. Barcelona Football Club is one of the most popular and successful football clubs in the world, with a rich history and a loyal fan base that spans the globe. The club has won numerous domestic and international titles over the years, including the UEFA Champions League, La Liga, and the Copa del Rey. Despite its many successes, Barcelona is currently facing serious allegations of corruption related to payments made to referees. Spanish authorities are investigating the accusations, which have sent shockwaves throughout the football world. If proven true, the scandal could have serious consequences for the club, including fines, point deductions, and even relegation. According to Sam Marsden and Moises Lorenz of ESPN, Barcelona and its former presidents Sandro Rosell and Josep Maria Bartomeu are facing corruption accusations in Spain for making payments to the former vice president of the referees committee. The accusations stem from an ongoing investigation by Spanish authorities, which has been dubbed Operación Negreira, after the town where the main suspect resides. Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira, a former vice president of Spain's referees committee, is the subject of corruption allegations involving FC Barcelona. According to reports, between 2001 and 2018, Barcelona, a 5-time European Cup winner and 26-time La Liga champion, paid Negreira and a firm owned by him a fee totaling 8.4 million euros. The club and past presidents Josep Maria Bartomeu and Sandro Rosell, who led the organization at the time of the payments, are also named in the case. The previous presidents and Negreira have been charged with corruption, breach of trust, and false business records by the public prosecutor's office in Barcelona. According to BBC Sport, FC Barcelona obtained and maintained a strictly confidential verbal agreement with Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira so that, in his capacity as vice president of the Technical Arbitral Committee, in exchange for money, the latter carries out actions tending to benefit FC Barcelona in decisions by the referees. According to The Athletic, the scandal is far-reaching and involves several high-ranking officials within the club, including former president Josep Maria Bartomeu and current CEO Oscar Grau. The report alleges that these officials paid large sums of money to referees in exchange for favorable decisions during matches, with some sources claiming that the payments were made through third-party companies to avoid detection. The allegations have sent shockwaves throughout the football world, with many expressing disbelief at the scale of the corruption. The scandal is being compared to the Calciopoli scandal that rocked Italian football in 2006, which resulted in several high-profile clubs being punished for match fixing and corruption. According to ESPN, Rosell, Bartomeu, and Barcelona are charged with corruption in sport, corruption in business, false administration, and the falsification of commercial documents for allegedly paying Dasnil 95 SL, the business of former referee Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira, nearly $7.5 million between 2001 and 2018. A statement from prosecutors said, through Presidents Rosell and Bartomeu, Barcelona reached and maintained a strictly confidential verbal agreement with the defendant Negreira so that, in his capacity as vice president of the refereeing committee, in exchange for money, he would carry out actions aimed at favoring Barcelona in the decision-making of the referees in the matches played by the club, and thus in the results of the competitions. According to reports, the payments were made through third-party companies to avoid detection and were allegedly made with the knowledge of high-ranking officials within the club. The allegations are part of an ongoing investigation by Spanish authorities into corruption in football, which has been dubbed Operación Oikos. Despite the seriousness of the allegations, Barcelona has denied any wrongdoing and has vowed to cooperate fully with the investigation. The club has also emphasized its commitment to fair play and ethics in football, stating that it will take action against anyone found to be involved in corruption. In a scandal that, on paper, appears to be much worse than the Calciopoli trial that demoted Juventus to Serie B in 2006, Barcelona has been accused of corrupting referees for payments paid to Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira, vice president of the Spanish Football Refereeing Association. The club has been officially charged by the Spanish public prosecutor. Barcelona has stated that the payments made to Negreira's company were for technical reports on refereeing and were standard practice in top-level soccer worldwide. Former Barcelona president Rosell, who served from 2010 to 2014 before being succeeded by Bartomeu, is currently on trial for alleged corruption relating to payments to Negreira's company. Laporta, who served as Barcelona's president president from 2003 to 2010 and was re-elected in 2021, could also be called as a witness in the trial. Laporta has denied that the club has ever bought referees or tried to influence them. Negreira resigned as vice president of Spain's refereeing committee in 2018 and was investigated for allegedly receiving almost $1.5 million from Barcelona between 2016 and 2018. The trial relating to the alleged corruption involving former Barcelona president Rosell and payments made to the company of former Spanish football official Angel Maria Villar has been ongoing in the Spanish National Court since February 2021. The trial was expected to last several months, and the verdict has not been announced yet. The allegations involve irregularities in the sale of television rights for Brazil matches and the receipt of bribes in exchange for organizing matches. It is worth noting that these allegations are separate from the recent claims of corruption relating to payments made to another Spanish football official, which are also being investigated by Spanish authorities. The allegations of corruption involving former Barcelona president Rosell and payments made to the company of former Spanish football official Angel Maria Villar could have various potential impacts on Barcelona depending on the outcome of the trial. If the club is found to have been involved in any illegal activities, it could face fines or other sanctions from football governing bodies, such as the Spanish Football Federation or UEFA. The club's reputation could also be damaged, and it could lose the trust of fans, sponsors, and other stakeholders. Additionally, the legal fees and potential financial penalties associated with the allegations could impact the club's finances. It could also lead to instability in the club's leadership and governance, as well as distract from on-field matters. However, it is important to note that at this time, the trial is ongoing and the outcome is not yet clear. It is also important to emphasize that these allegations involve individuals associated with Barcelona rather than the club as an entity, and it remains to be seen what impact, if any, they will have on the club. If the allegations of corruption involving Barcelona are found to be true, it could have serious consequences for the club. In addition to the potential financial penalties and sanctions from football governing bodies, the club's reputation could be severely damaged, and it could lose the trust and support of fans, sponsors, and other stakeholders. The club could also face legal consequences, including fines and other penalties, and there could be calls for those responsible to step down from their positions within the club. Moreover, the long-term impact on the club could be significant, as it could impact its ability to attract and retain players, coaches, and other staff, as well as influence decisions made by sponsors, investors, and other stakeholders. Ultimately, the impact of such allegations would depend on the specific details and extent of the wrongdoing involved, as well as the actions that were taken by the club and relevant authorities in response. Barcelona remains a popular and well-known city, and the allegations of corruption involving the football club have not affected its popularity as a tourist destination or its appeal as a place to live or work. While the allegations have certainly garnered attention in the media, it is important to remember that they relate specifically to the football club and a few individuals associated with it, rather than the city as a whole. Therefore, while the allegations of corruption involving the football club are certainly a matter of concern and interest, they do not diminish the many other aspects that make Barcelona a desirable place to live, work, and visit. Well, that's all for today. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this. Do you think Barcelona could do something like that? Let us know in the comments section below. And thanks for watching.